Hello and welcome back to my complete Blu-ray collection overview series for 2015, and this is cycle 8 I believe, and it is Sci-Fi Steelbooks, and I have a bunch here to talk about, and starting first with pretty much the pinnacle I think of the collection, probably Terminator Remastered and Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is the German steelbook, this is the UK Play.com steelbook with some nice embossed title treatment there on the front, great artwork on the back, and this is the remastered James Cameron 1984 classic, which looks fantastic on Blu-ray. And the Terminator, what can you say about this film? It's just an amazing movie that has more of a kind of horror twist on it than the sequel. It's a very kind of scary film. It isn't played for laughs at all. I mean, just the scene where he comes into the police station used to really creep me out for some reason. Just knowing that you're in a safe place like a police station, and then the guy who's trying to kill you gets in there and he's killing all the police. I mean, that is terrifying. But yeah, an amazing cast: Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, Michael Biehn. Fantastic film. Terminator 2, some would say even better. But it's such a toss-up. They're both 10 out of 10 for me for different reasons. This one is more of an action film, but still has more kind of sentiment and meaning behind it towards the end. Much more of an epic film as well in scope. But yeah, two absolute classics. Then we have another classic Schwarzenegger film, Total Recall, UK Steelbook. Love this edition, love this Steelbook. It's just, and the film is just, I've loved it since I was a kid. I probably shouldn't have seen it when I was a kid, but just adore this film. Did a Blu-ray review about it, but Schwarzenegger on Mars, what more could you want, really? It's just fantastic. And then we have a film that's kind of not really talked about that much. Has a nice kind of embossed or debossed title treatment on the front. We have Super 8 by J.J. Abrams, which really just reminded me of an old school Spielberg film. And I guess that was kind of it's almost a love letter to Spielberg, basically about a group of kids who are making a Super 8 film, and aliens invade, basically. But really fun film. Enjoyed that one a lot. It's a nice steelbook. Now we have, I don't know whether I should include this in. No, we won't make a Star Wars video. We'll just say that this is part of it. Star Wars, the original trilogy, which has A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, the same Blu-rays that were included in the complete saga box set. A great shot of Darth Vader there and his lightsaber. On the spine we have Star Wars, and on the back we have the epic Return of the Jedi confrontation between Luke and Darth Vader, with the Emperor practically cackling in the background there. Some great kind of concept art style stuff on the back, and then you open it up, there's a little leaflet that has the films, and then we got two of the art pieces that are shown in the booklet in the complete saga box set. Had to get the steelbook because I'm such a collector of the original Star Wars films, really. Next we have the fantastic Joss Whedon film, another horizontal steelbook from Universal with a debossed title treatment, Serenity. Went to see this in the cinema when it came out in 2005, and I just thought this is the new Star Wars. I was so gutted that it didn't really pick up. Went and checked out Firefly, the TV series, after that, and loved it. So yeah, it's a great kind of button on the end of the great series that was Firefly. Just a fantastic premise. Great characters, great writing. Yeah, great film, Serenity. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it, but probably watch Firefly, the TV series, first. We have Disney's The Rocketeer, which I watched recently. Fantastic steelbook and a great film. It's directed by the same guy who did the first Captain America film a few years ago. And the reason Marvel hired him was because of this, and you can see why. Love the Art Deco style, love the period in which this film is set. Just a great kind of fun throwback to, I don't know what decade you'd call it, like the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. Just love this film. What's his name? Alan Arkin is fantastic in it. And we have what's his name? Timothy Dalton kind of hamming it up as the villain. He's very good. But yeah, this is a great steelbook, and I really enjoyed the film when I watched it very recently. Now we have another little series here. We have The Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which is the Play.com steelbook, which has a printed background, unfortunately. some cool special features, deleted scenes, featurettes, audio commentaries, you know, cool stuff like that. It's a pretty cool steelbook, and this film blew me away in the cinema. I was not expecting much, but it turned out to be fantastic. But not as good as the sequel, The Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, or just Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. The title is debossed, and you got Caesar on the front there. Fantastic film. It is in my top 20 favourites of all time. Koba on the back there. And inside you got more faces and the 3D disc and stuff. Great steelbook, great Blu-ray. There's some really great special features. I still can't wait to check out the Matt Reeves audio commentary, but I've watched all the other special features and they're very good. Just great featurettes on, you know, Andy Serkis playing Caesar, all the other actors motion captured performing the other characters, and yeah, I don't know if I've done a review of this, but suffice it to say it's one of my favourite films. I think it's just perfect. Such a great commentary on things that happen within humanity, I think, but set within, you know, the framework of this science fiction story. Next we have another dual couple of films. We have Schwarzenegger in Predator and Danny Glover in Predator 2. This is a better steelbook because the title is embossed and we have like the debossed border and stuff like that, but you know, we know which film is the better film. I think this is one of the VHS covers, the Predator standing on the edge of the building. I always just remember the scene from this film that really freaked me out was the Predator holding the skull with the spine hanging off it, which was pretty gruesome. Again, I probably shouldn't have seen as young as I did. But this one, nice front cover, and on the back you got Arnie there with the one ugly motherfucker. This of course is the Blu-ray that just looks terrible, but you know, it is what it is. I have to just go along with it. This is a great sci-fi film from 2013. I'm going to open it up straight away so you can see the gorgeous artwork. It is Oblivion, starring Tom Cruise. Fantastic science fiction story. I loved it. Yeah, not much more to say really, but if you like original sci-fi stuff, definitely check it out. And Tom Cruise, he's still got it as a leading action star, and I really enjoyed Oblivion. The ending I wasn't too keen on, but overall really liked it. And this is a heavy, weighty steelbook because it has a lenticular magnetized thing that goes in the front. I'm going to have to take it out just to show you, I think, because it is a gorgeous steelbook and a special steelbook of a film that I loved in 2012. It is Looper. I think it's one of the first ones that had these kind of the lenticular thing that magnetizes onto the front of the steelbook, so you can take it off and there's more artwork underneath, which I love. I love that. So there we go. That's the kind of the two things. I'll kind of pop it back on the front now of the steelbook. It is a Rian Johnson film. I'm a big fan of him. He's one of my favorite current directors. The only rule is never let your target escape, even if the target is you. It has 2 discs and some great artwork of Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis underneath the discs as well, but I won't bother showing you that. Looper I loved. It's such a great original time travel sci-fi film, and Bruce Willis is fantastic in it, as is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Emily Blunt is very good in it too, and there's a young actor in the film who is fantastic. And yeah, I need to see this again really, but this is the Future Shop exclusive steelbook. Yeah, definitely recommend that if you haven't seen it. Classic film that is quite relevant now, Jurassic Park, Steven Spielberg. It's a very simple steelbook, but I really like it a lot. I do prefer the new Zavvi one that came out recently, but yeah, cool to have it in steelbook form. What more can you say about Jurassic Park that hasn't already been said, especially lately? It's just an amazing film with so many memorable characters, and yeah, great Blu-ray, great steelbook. This is a film I enjoyed a lot in 2011. It is Justin Timberlake in Time with Amanda Seyfried. Great film, again, great original kind of sci-fi film really, about people who have a clock on their arm, if you can see there. Not focus, but you have kind of like a countdown to when you're going to die basically, and you can kind of buy life, and yeah, it's very interesting stuff, but I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't think I would considering who's in it, but it turned out to be really good. This is the Canadian Future Shop steelbook for the Hunger Games. Fantastic film. Really love it. May the odds be ever in your favour. And it really bugs me when people just say, oh, it's a watered down version of Battle Royale. it's not really. It really isn't. Give it a chance if you haven't already. It's more than just your usual kind of Twilight fare. Fantastic, you know. Jennifer Lawrence is great in it, but love the concept and love the execution and the story. I threw a couple of these in because they didn't really fit anywhere else. They're not really, well, they are science fiction, I guess. Well, no, they're not really. They're more kind of, I don't know, they're superhero films. We have Ang Lee's The Hulk, or just Hulk, and I love the back of the steelbook, just the fist coming through. I still enjoy this film. It's not great, but you know, it's fun enough. And then this one I love. It is Hellboy. You gotta love that front. The front artwork is fantastic. Love the Hellboy films. Really wish they do a third one. Yeah, Guillermo del Toro. Fantastic film of Hellboy. And then finally we have definitely a sci-fi film. Cowboys and Aliens, the HMV exclusive steelbook with the embossed title artwork there, and on the back you got Daniel Craig. Really enjoyed this too. People hated this film, but I really liked it. You got Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford. Cowboys and Aliens, it's just fun. It's just a fun film. Highly recommended. I haven't checked out any of the special features, but it looks great on Blu-ray. So there you go. That has been Cycle 8, I believe, the Sci-Fi Steelbooks. So I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next one, which will be another round of Steelbooks, which will just be kind of miscellaneous, really. Yeah, just dramas and dramas, etc. we'll call it. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, thanks for watching.